Yeah, cleaning up the case like a missed spot. So now the cops are bitter like a walk. Get her out to me, she can tell a lot. Give it a minute, she can see it, now you're hella caught. Sick, bit by bit, your plans are botched. By a vivid who can kick you down a notch. Think you're clever, show her what you got. You never died before? Well, here's your shot.
Nina,
Salim,
what's going on?
Mom and Cherril are stuck inside with some others. One of them is a CEO of a company. We were catering for his event, but he collapsed and I think he's dead.
Dispatch says suspected heart attack.
But Mom thinks maybe it's not. Maybe one of the others killed him.
I don't care about that.
Huh?
I only care about you. Nina, since the day we met, and you scolded me for suspecting your ma'am of murder. Ma'am, please ask your helper to control
hello,
herself.
I'm right here.
I've loved you since then.
I've been waiting to hear these words.
Oh, Nina.
Salim.
Oi! I go toilet for a while and you make up nonsense about me.
What nonsense, please? I heard about how you fussed over him after he helped your friend Tara. Oh, so sweet, so loving, so passionate.
Just like what actors look like in K-dramas just before they...
Maybe you should change from studying accounting, since the two of you have chemistry.
Oh, Mom, not you also.
As entertaining as teasing Nina is, can we please get back to the main story?
Yeah, and do it properly this time.
Okay. Well, Nina did call Inspector Salim and he did come down.
Yeah, and I just told him what happened. That's all. No Salim or Nina nonsense.
And after Nina filled him in, I told him we were trapped with a killer or killers.
Wait. I thought the guy died from heart attack.
Hey, he did die of a heart attack, bro.
Yeah, we all saw it. He was pale, sweaty, and clenching his chest.
Yeah. More importantly, none of us here touched him.
You couldn't pay me to touch him.
It's okay, Liz. None of us were even talking to him, except you.
Yeah, so stop anyhow trying to push the blame to us, okay?
Hey, back off. Back off.
It's okay, Sayang. I can handle these gentlemen. Yes, he did have a heart attack when I said he had no manners.
Parents never teach properly, right?
What did you say?
But I think, no. I know I was not the only one triggering him.
Trying to trigger me, is it?
Sir, all
First
I
you said I should put my mark in the hole.
Sir, you're
now you
taking
said
that
I don't
the
know how
wrong
to do
way.
my job.
Sir, we are interrogating a suspect who won't anyhow confess. So I need to know, am I going in with a partner who's steady and focused, or one who's going to jump at every call and message that comes in case it's about his mark?
Let's go and make her confess.
Yes, sir.
I confess.
We were expecting more of a fight.
You call me red-handed. If I help you, you will help me, right?
That depends on what you tell us.
Did you know whose home you were breaking into?
No idea. Until I see the photos in the living room. Lower Peters, the MMP, right?
So you chose his home at random?
You say you help me, right? Someone sent me a message on the dark web. Gave me an address, saying that there will be no one at home on that day. Easy target.
Tell us more. You just met these people. How can you confirm chalk guarantee that one or more of them is a killer?
Yana, you work with Mom for how long already? Was she wrong about the Song family murders? And who found the serial killer later? And what about the time
Okay, stop. I didn't mean it like, sure no, Aunty Lee. More like, no cap. How did you work it all out, man, Aunty Lee?
Well, Aunty Lee had a plan from the very beginning.
And her plan was...
Ta-da!
Your plan was to feed us?
Yes, because what do people do when they makan?
They chill?
They talk. And in this case, you all talked about Richard.
Yes. And that's how I knew that all of you have a motive to want him dead. You, one reason is because he made your job and your life very difficult. And then humiliated you.
He ordered me to fight the boyfriend for him, called me a loser, and cut my pay.
No, I was wondering, how can you tahan and not whack him?
Why whack when you can kill?
As if you two don't have reason to kill him too.
Bro. He steals ideas from me, from Matthew. Maybe we do have motive.
But not the strongest motive.
He molested her, bro.
The kicks that she gave him just now would have killed him if he wasn't dead already.
Accuse her again and see what happens.
Actually, I agree. I also suspect that she tampered with his drink. When Matthew tried to drink Richard's coffee, she toppled it over so that Matthew wouldn't be affected by it.
Oh, you hang up.
No! It was an accident. You sure? Because when he scolded you for not adding enough sugar, you said...
4. You saw me put 4 packets as usual.
You said 4 packets of sugar. But then, the sugar you took out came from a container. Wanna bet whatever's in that container is not sugar?
Aunty Lee, Cherril, we need to secure the container for testing.
Hey, say less, bro. We got you.
We better speak.
Whoa.
I'm gonna break your kneecap.
What's going on in there?
Are you okay?
Someone talk
Say
to
something,
me.
Mom! Everybody, stop!
You're right. It's not sugar. It's laxative. Test it. You'll see.
Wait, is this why he was farting all this time?
Wait, so your plan was to make him crap himself to death?
No, I just wanted to embarrass him in front of the VIPs. So I've been lacing it in his food and drinks every chance I got for the last few days. But that's it, I swear!
She's telling the truth. Some laxatives have a slight salty, bitter aftertaste, and this one does. There was a phase in my 40s when I was very constipated. Oh, very thorough every time. Oh.
So this means that Linda may not be the killer.
There is still one more suspect.
Me? You're referring to the incident at the nightclub with the girl and the boyfriend? Hello, that was years ago. I've already gotten over it.
Not that reason. I said there was one reason, but there's another. I think you killed him because of another, even more personal reason. You might have killed him because you are her lover.
Hey, oh my God,
gross! Are you sure about this?
Yes. Or maybe they're cousins? Besties? Neighbors?
Did you just anyhow guess?
Did you just anyhow guess?
So, did you?
Guess your head lah. I caught that once or twice. Jin King called Linda by a nickname. Nobody else called her that, which means they're closer than just colleagues.
Linz, okay, it's okay, Linz. It's okay, Linz.
Wait, I also just realized he's always the first and only person to defend Linda whenever she's being accused of stealing.
Stop pestering her. Accuse her again and see what happens.
Exactly. And when Linda told us about what that Chico Bake did to her, he didn't seem surprised, just damn sad. Which means he knew.
And there was something else. You took his keycard holder. He had it on him when he collapsed. Around his neck in his breast pocket, come miss it. And then when you did CPR for him, it was still there, but after that, it was gone. And no one else was near his body at that time, except you. So
that means he took it.
Say less. We got this.
Inspector Salim, they don't got this.
Chin-Keng, listen. If you have the lanyard, you can admit it now. Or I can come in when the list fixed and we find it on you.
And the reason you took it is?
Like he said, either we find out now or he does later.
A magnet.
Yeah, we use it in some of our machinery on the factory floor. But why is it in his keycard holder?
Does Richard have a pacemaker?
Yes, have. See that? That's from implanting a pacemaker.
You're a caterer, a detective, and a doctor also?
Please lah, people my age, half of them have one lah. And they like to show off. In the middle of tea time, I'll just take off their top and show me, your Aunty Annie, and I can buy it all open or anyhow.
You know when I was a flight attendant, I used to take medical training in case of emergencies.
You're a flight attendant as well? How many jobs do these caterers have?
Gotta respect the hustle.
I remember them saying that the magnets on board could have an effect on pacemakers.
Wait, you all saw me give him CPR. I was trying to save his life.
Please, bro, you probably weren't even doing it properly, so he died.
Yeah, as revenge for your lover, cousin, bestie, Linda.
Yeah.
God, is this true?
Bro, wow. You're literally a bro. Wait, was this all some plan so you could get close to him and then...
Linz didn't a job. I just got an interview.
But I didn't want to be a Nepo baby, so I asked him to keep it quiet.
That's what Yana called you, when you first came to the restaurant. Nipple baby. Nepo.
God, did you kill him? For me? You promised to let me handle it myself!
And what kind of brother would I be if I just let it go? But I thought, such a small magnet, at most it would just give him heart palpitations. I only wanted to scare him. Shouldn't have killed him. But I swear, Linz didn't know what I was planning.
He didn't know what I was doing either. Really, we both didn't know.
They don't know anything.
I thought Com said she'd cooperate.
She did. She gave us her laptop and password. But Intel couldn't trace anything back because
it's the dark net. And everything's encrypted there.
Plus, whoever gave the info about Noah Peter's home covered their tracks very well. Looks like a dead end. For now.
For now.
Sir, why are you going through our old cases?
You said I might have been distracted since Mark's diagnosis.
Sir.
No, you're right. I just wanted to make sure we didn't miss anything crucial.
And?
We didn't. We haven't. Listen. I'm not putting my ma in a home. But I'll get help. So there's less distraction for me.
If I can help, let me know, sir.
You can help me reunite this with its owner.
Ranakan for makan, sir.
Might as well. It's about time.
To open for dinner.
But we're nearing the ending already, right? Linda's laxatives couldn't have caused a heart attack, but Chin-Keng's magnet could have.
That's what it seemed at first. And I thought it was all over, especially when Nina came back with...
Mom! Good news! The repairman got the parts! He'll be able to get you out soon!
In time to arrest Chin-Keng for murder.
Hey, better eat and enjoy. As soon as the lift doors open, you're going to jail.
The two of you are not that innocent either, Both of you have motive to kill him too.
So, half the people in his office want him dead.
Maybe. But I've noticed something about the two of you.
Sounds like mad.
At first, You two were always fighting, backstabbing each other. But the moment he died, wow, so buddy-buddy, huh? In fact, so buddy-buddy, you even finish each other's sentences.
He's worse than a loser. He's a thief. Every time a job opportunity comes, he makes a phone call. So what, bro? Well, there's
Nothing illegal about it.
No, but it is damn sus.
You know, these two ladies have been right about everything.
They're almost done!
Talk. Before I make you talk.
Then you don't anyhow, okay? We got police outside.
Hey, that smell, there it is again, and it's coming from Siva.
What smell?
That smell in the lobby I mentioned earlier?
It's that smell. He's been farting all morning since we were setting up.
It's not farts, unless he's farting lavender, lemongrass, what else, citrus.
They're almost done!
Talk.
A hint of bergamot and cinnamon? Yeah, cinnamon.
Wait, do you say cinnamon? Richard is allergic to cinnamon. Allergic until even the smell can trigger an attack.
No wonder he was scratching so much just now. These two are triggering his allergy.
Maybe even a heart attack.
Stand by. Nina, stand back.
Ding dong. How now?
Bro, stop!
I'll kill him! What the hell, bro? Shut up!
Oh, come on, the police are here. Shut up!
Sir, calm down.
Come on, the police are here. Shut up!
I'm getting out of here. I'm not going to jail.
Murder. Taking hostages. You'll be lucky if it's just jail.
God not helping.
We didn't mean to kill him. We just wanted to sabo him on his big day. None of this was supposed to happen. Now, let me go. Or Siva dies. Oh.
Where exactly, Aunty Lee, did a buah keluak shell come from? The only food in the lift that day was pulut taita and ngoh hiang.
Yeah, I was about to say also.
I tell story must add drama, right? I learned from my secondary school literature. It's called dramatic license.
So, without dramatic license, how did the hostage situation end?
Gah, rather undramatically.
Sir, I need you to calm down. Do not. What the?
Luck? Y'all call it luck?
This guy survived laxative, a magnet to his pacemaker, and a cinnamon allergy.
The doctor said Richard's heart attack was caused by stress placed on the body by all three, on top of the stress from the event, but didn't kill him.
Unbelievable.
I know.
That there were 6 of you stuck in the lift with him and none of you realized that he wasn't dead.
Mrs. Peters, can I speak with you?
Babe, your book, it's out of date. That's the first edition, and I was using the third in uni.
Oh, you studied accountancy, Inspector Salim.
Took a few semesters, and my first posting was with corruption and fraud investigations, so had to go for refresher courses.
Maybe you can help Nina study. She just signed up for the accountancy certification.
Mom, no need. I can handle.
If I can, I'm more
anyway,
than
I'm more
happy to
qualified than
help.
him.
But then again, I think I returned most of what I learned, so...
Well, can't do any harm, right, Nina? Especially if you don't want to lose that bet to Cherril.
Maybe. See how.
What? What's so funny?
Oh, no, nothing. I just remembered something. Oh, Nina. Oh, Salim.
Mom!
Thank you so much. I thought I'll never ever be able to see this again.
We got lucky. I have to ask, who knew you were going away that weekend?
So many. Most of Noel's stuff, because he had to delegate responsibilities in case something cropped up over the weekend. Almost everyone here at Aunty Lee's Delights. And I even told some of my regular customers.
Damn. I was hoping to narrow down the possibilities.
Meaning,
That's what he said? That someone targeted our house?
you're not worried someone might know where we live?
Honey, I'm a public figure. These days, it's not hard to find out where we live.
Doesn't make me feel better. What if it happens again?
I doubt it will. The important thing is you got back your bank loan. The burglar was caught. The law did and will do what it's designed to do.
On top of that, we now have a state-of-the-art home security system.
If all fails, you have me. I will keep you safe.
My hero.
No, don't worry. You'll record over itself after 36 hours.
Tell Noel, get well soon. Yeah, bye. Hey.
Hope you don't mind. I'm afraid someone will steal it if I leave it outside again.
You bought a new bike.
Bo pian.
Looks new and expensive.
I managed to get a good deal.
Aunty Lee, call the police. This thief stole my bike.